Are you ready? Are you ready for the holidays? Okay, here we go. As a therapist, one of the top things I deal with are people going home for the holidays. And you're going to deal with expectations, potentially disappointments, and anxiety. And I just want to offer you some wisdom or some tips around this to have you really manage this well. The number one, manage your expectations. Manage your expectations in terms of how much you expect the experience to be like. Also, manage your expectations as to how they are going to react to your gifts. Manage your expectations as to how you're going to feel. Be very, very, I would say, very clear on what the experience is going to be like, and keep those expectations really moderate. In fact, I often recommend keeping your expectations low, because the truth is that you cannot control how other people will react, but you can actually manage how you will think about it. You can't even control your feelings, but you can control the story that you tell yourself about the event, and that will manage your feelings. The other thing I would say is prepare. I always say prepare an escape plan. If you're, let's say, a recovering addict, or you are feeling extremely challenged emotionally, and you're not yourself doing really well, fit emotionally, give yourself money for a taxi. Make sure you don't drink too much so you can drive out of the place. In fact, don't drink at all if you're going to drive. If you do drink, keep that clear drinking at a very low, moderate place, because families, one thing we can tell you is, and we all know, families can trigger us, and they are the massive first triggerers of our life. So make sure that you are keeping your elements very balanced so that you're not just, super reactive to the triggers at hand. The other thing is that escape plan should involve, and I say it sort of a tongue-in-cheek escape plan, but that escape plan should involve, some person outside of your family experience that you can consult and get support from. Maybe that's a sponsor if you're in 12-step, or a dear friend, or a person that you can, a safe adult type person that you can access to unpack how you're feeling, or just to experience a feeling of safety. Make sure that you now, in this late November time, are gearing up by preparing your mind, your body, and your spirit to encounter triggers and family. And lastly, and most importantly, make sure that you know that once the holidays are over, many people experience seasonal affective, the darkness, the post-holiday kind of hangover. Have a plan to cope with your being, and to tend to your soul and tend to your heart, because the holidays can be just really, really challenging. So manage all of those elements, manage the expectations, the potential disappointments, your own emotional, mental, physical, spiritual fitness, and have a plan to leave if it's unhealthy for you. Okay? You got this. You got this.